Jen and Jamie on a Thursday.
Hey friends! We are coming to you live from the cafeteria. Jamie, what is that?
It's a lunchbox.
It's more than a lunchbox. It's
Jen and Jamie on a Thursday.
I see that you got some new swag there,
I
Jamie.
did. A shout out to Shutterfly for the Jen and
For the
Jamie
upgrade.
swag.
The upgrade, it's way fancier than the brown paper bag that we
Yes,
had
it
last
is.
week.
Only the best for our segments.
Well, friends, speaking of our segments, if you recall, last week we introduced the fact that every Thursday we are going to have a lunchbox lesson where each week there will be some random object found in our lunchbox suggested from what was to your left while you were sitting down scrolling through Facebook. Will be in our lunchbox, and somehow the two of us are going to relate it to a biblical lesson. So, if you recall, last week we had a nut in our lunchbox.
Yes.
Jamie, it's all yours.
Well, this one actually worked out really well because shout out to Linda Malone, who said that her favorite Bible verse is John 3:16, because it worked out perfectly that we had this nut, and John 3:16 is also known as the gospel in a nutshell. So let's say you had a Bible and you had some friends that didn't know anything about Jesus, and you handed them the Bible. Where would you tell them to even start looking to figure out who Jesus was?
I would probably go to John 3:16, which says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life."
Yeah, so it's called the gospel in a nutshell because it basically takes up the entire gospel or good news and puts it all tightly into one nice little verse, one sentence, just like a nutshell keeps our nut, this thing full of vitamins and nutrients and proteins, all together in one little area. One little nut in a nutshell can contain a big punch, and that's exactly what John 3:16 does for us. It tells us the good news of Jesus, his love for us, his death on the cross, his salvation, and our everlasting life because of that in one Bible verse. So if you're looking for a Bible verse to share with a family or friend who doesn't know who Jesus is, it's the perfect verse to do so.
And the next time you see a nut, you yourself will be reminded of the gospel in a nutshell. All right, friends, are you ready to reveal what is in the lunchbox for next week? Because it is time for...
What's in the lunchbox?
All right, Jamie, I see that you have dental floss.
Yes.
So we would like to thank Alice Wrench for sharing with us that she had dental floss sitting next to her while scrolling through Facebook and commented. So stay tuned next week to see how we can relate dental floss to the Bible.
Yeah.
From Jen and Jamie,
May your lunchbox always be full.
see you next Thursday.
Jen and Jamie on a Thursday.